Hi everyone, I'm Janet Yong, the Chief Learning Officer and founder of Trilogy People Performance Consultancy and A Treasures. I'm also an author of the Being Happy and Successful series of books. In April last year, I launched the Effective Asian Leadership, Today and Tomorrow, Perspectives of 100 Leaders Across Asia. And in April 2020 this year, I launched the Leadership During Crisis Online Summit series, where I interviewed over 30 outstanding individuals, business leaders and entrepreneurs for them to share their inspiring stories and insights on how they are facing COVID-19 head-on, as well as what strategies they are taking to tap on the opportunities during the aftermath of this crisis. I'm honored to be invited to speak on the 2020 Reboot online conference on the topic Leadership and Organizational Values Moving Forward. During this talk, I'll be sharing my findings and insights from almost 150 outstanding leaders and individuals across 20 countries in Asia. Some of the topics that I'll be sharing will be in the clip after this. In the meantime, thank you for taking time to watch this short intro, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the 2020 Reboot online conference. Thank you very much. Based on interviews with almost 150 leaders across 20 countries, across 50 industries, and of all company sizes, from single entrepreneur companies to small medium enterprise to MNCs to conglomerates, including that of NGOs as well. After the interviews of these 100 leaders, we had to come up with a framework to basically decide on what are the influences actually of the leadership. In these influences of leadership framework, there are two parts. And in the first part, we're actually looking at the influences of values and personality on a leader or an individual. Every individual can be developed into a leader in different circumstances and situations. Now, this is the crucial part that we found that was the major difference between an Asian leader and a Western leader. The values and character, as well as the personality, will influence the leader in how they will communicate and how they will lead their team in terms of their decision as well as actions. About the influence of the environment, the organization, the system, and the stakeholders on a leader. And especially now, when we look at the COVID-19 situation, putting a lot of pressure on the survivor, not only of the smaller organizations, but even bigger organizations who have not pivoted fast enough. All these will actually have a great impact on how the leader will make decisions, on how the leader will grow. Why do we look at values in the first place? Because we believe that values are the foundation of our beliefs, and it determines, and it's one of the key reasons why we do the things we do. As an individual, what should you be looking at when we are investigating our leadership values, and even whether our values are in alignment with the team and organization in the longer term? We also ask the question, what are the key characteristics of an effective leader in Asia moving forward? In summary, then, what are we looking at in terms of crisis leadership after the interview that I did with the leaders? One, the leader has to be really, really clear and involve others. Once the decision, objective, and strategy has been set, communication and over-communication is what all the leaders said. We look at leadership and organizational values moving forward. So in conclusion, what do I feel? Number one most important thing is they often seek clarity.